Welcome! Today we're going to be looking at an infinite obsidian generator. Now this doesn't require any string or redstone, so you can keep on using it as long as you have a pickaxe and some flint and steel. I'd just like to note that I have actually done a video of this in the past. However, I have refined it and generally made the whole process more convenient. This consists of 4 modules, however I don't see any reason why you couldn't expand it further, but to keep it nice and simple, I'm stuck with 4. So this is our main portal. The reason I call it the main portal is because we're not going to be touching it, because we always need at least one portal in the area, and just to keep things consistent we'll keep this one. So I'll show you in action. So in we go. Now this water will turn on for one moment, but I'll explain just why it does that in a second. So now we're inside the nether, obviously. The way this works is we're taking advantage of the automatic portal spawning mechanic. So if I throw an item into this portal right here, that portal in the overworld is going to turn off. So if we threw another item in, to say this one, the game is going to automatically generate a new portal for us. And we can do this another 3 times to generate 3 portals that we can then destroy. So the first one is the emerald, then the diamond, then the gold, and then the iron. Here's hoping that it works. Now the iron one didn't work this time, but the other 2 did. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to mine these down with a diamond pickaxe, collect your obsidian, and you can just do it again and again and again. There are clearly some conditions that need to be met for this to actually work, and I'll explain those. So first off, you'll notice that we are in an ocean biome. The reason behind that is because the way the game looks for portal spawning places is it looks for land. So because water is a special kind of block, it will not consider that area suitable. So we can kind of force it into a location. So it needs a 4x5 area vertically to spawn, and if it cannot find one, then it will force one somewhere, and you don't want that because it could destroy your path, it could destroy one of these other portals or something like that. So you need to have a very specific area. You'll also notice these red pieces of wool, and the reason these are here is to prevent a portal from spawning on top of one of these portals. So obviously because we've blocked this bit off, it doesn't have enough space, and because this isn't 4 blocks wide, it can't spawn a portal on it either. Now even after doing all this, these can be very temperamental and unpredictable. Portals do not want to play by the rules. Sometimes it will work lovely, and sometimes it will just spawn portals all over the place. But it can be quite reliable. You can usually get one portal working, so once you throw an item in, but when you try and do all 4, it starts getting a little bit tricky. But yeah, that's how that side of it works, and I will show you how each little module works. Pretty simple as well. So we've just got some redstone down here, just 2 little lines, 2 pressure plates on top, a redstone torch right here, and another one on top. Then we've got a dispenser full of water and a lever. Now the lever is important because I'll show you. If I took this away, the dispenser doesn't act like a piston. We need the dispenser to act like a piston, and for that to work we need to put a lever here. So if we collect that, it's now going to act like a piston. So if we step on, it's on, and if we step off, it's off. So that's how that works. And you need to get the positioning of each portal space lined up correctly. So if I go into the nether, okay, if you go into the nether, you can see that there's a 2x2 block of space here. So if we go back through, there's a 16x16 block area. So Obviously, because the nether is 8 times smaller than the overworld, you need to multiply it by 8. So that's 16 by 16 as opposed to the 2 by 2. And obviously each portal needs to be in the correct position as well. So try and get it to as near as possible to avoid any mistakes. And yeah, that's that. Like I said, it can be unreliable if you're trying to do all of them, but usually you can get at least one portal working, and that works great. So unlimited obsidian, and you don't need to use redstone or string. Now if you enjoyed this, please feel free to rate, comment or subscribe, because it really helps out the channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the future.